Everyone, it is Bone Cocoon here, or, Justice, as my government name states I am. And I am here at the Phoenix Nest in Athens, Ohio to open up a Play Booster box of Aetherdrift. Very exciting opportunity. Special thanks to James, the owner of the Phoenix Nest. Go check out his online shop. That's right, everybody. Much like the Girl Scouts outside of Walmart, when they jump scared me the one time with the ability to collect my card info, you now know that he has an online shop, so there's no excuse. Go check him out. He is an amazing guy. Have loved the Phoenix Nest for quite a long time. I need something to open this up. And I don't have my handy-dandy butterfly knife. So instead I'm going to use my handy-dandy work drawer key. Now I'm trying to get back into Magic the Gathering, and this right here is an amazing opportunity, frankly, because I get to open this before it's actually released. I had to do a quick little bit of research to figure out what exactly I'm looking at, because they're on motorcycles now. There's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference to be made there. The words are there. You're going to have to figure it out for yourself. Alright, we've got the box topper. James is over in the background. James, do you think I should do the box topper first or last?
I mean, I want to see what's in it, so...
Oh my goodness. Alright, well, what he says goes, everybody. Your eyes are on the prize. That is cool. Any info, do you know what the box toppers consist of?
So the box toppers will consist of a gold-bordered foil land and a special gold-bordered promo that can be one of the rares or mythics from the set, certain ones. So it'll be one of those out of that.
Oh, that's pretty cool, pretty cool.
Pretty interesting looking.
Alright, let's see how rusty I am on these pack opening skills. I've never in my life used one of those for that purpose. I've used a box cutter in my life. I've never used it to open packs.
I usually just slit the edge.
Slit the edge? You know what? Go for it.
Ooh. And that's how I do it.
Wow.
So we got a pretty swamp. That is a beautiful art for a swamp.
That is... Wow, that is fantastic. And then we've got a Gastel Thrill Roller. Gastel. Not Gastel. Silly me. A triple haste artifact vehicle. When this vehicle enters, it becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. Crew 2. And for 2 of any and a red, discard a card, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. Activate only as a sorcery. That is fantastic looking. Oh my goodness. Alright. Are any of these, should these all be sleeved, do you think?
I would sleeve those ones because they already want to curl, looks like.
Oh goodness. You gotta love modern Magic quality. It is what it is. This is the spice of life. Alright, we've got a total of a lot. He's walking away, everybody. Say bye to James. Go leave this here, that way I know where we're referenced at. Alright, well, we're gonna start off here. Big money card right now seems to be a borderless Chrome Mox, although a regular Chrome Mox is nothing to scoff at either. If we can get our hands on those, we'll be pretty happy. Goodness sakes. Alright, better than nothing. Better than nothing. I don't know how many to do from the back. Oh, the token's in the front now? Shows how much I know these days. I'm glad they started putting those in the front. We've got a Scoured Barrens. A foil Haunt the Network? Is this...
I know you. I know. I know. We're already friends.
What the heck? Rover Blades? Rocksteer Boost Buggy? We've got a Calaxian Hunter Tyrant. Interesting. Stall Out. Scrap Compactor. Migrating Ketrodon, Streaking Oil Gorger, Venom Sac Lagak, Voyager Quickwelder. Oh my gosh. Friendly to artifacts. Artifacts for sure. Gilded Goda, Midnight Mangler. I gotta say, these bits right here, Gilded Goda and Midnight Mangler, Stan Lee's got to be rolling in his grave. He's got to be so excited for this set. Haunt the Network, and we've got Count on Luck. A 3-cost red. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. That's an interesting one. Very good if your deck definitely consists of things that you should be able to play. But man, interesting. Alright, we are going to separate these a little bit. My rarities to foils. We're going to do our best on that, but we can't guarantee anything. There are no guarantees in life, except death and taxes. All right. We have here an art card that is gorgeous. Love it. I'm going to put it with the token, though. And then we're going to take these two, I guess? When did this start being like Pokemon? Oh my goodness. 3? Oh my goodness. What is happening here? Why are these packs like Pokemon now? Cloudspire, Sky Cycle, Fuel the Flames, Momentum Breaker, Scrap Compactor again, Spin Out, Loxodon Surveyor. Man, Loxodon stuff still representing Magic in 25. That's nice. Lightning Strike. Bounce Off. Brightfield Glider. We've got a Tranquil Cove. Wow, Tranquil Cove in 2025. That's crazy. We've got a foil Stampeding Scurryfoot. Ooh, we've got a borderless Redshift Rocketeer Chief. Let's see. And then we have ourselves a Howl Squad Heavy. But man, Redshift Rocketeer Chief. 2-cost Vigilance. Tap, add X mana of any one color, where X is Redshift's power. Spin this mana only to activate abilities, and then exhaust. Looks like it costs 12. Put any number of permanent cards from your hand onto the battlefield. That's interesting. And in Gruul colors, that's not that difficult to do. This right here is an interesting card. Let's see. Redshift. Don't see him on a list of costly cards, though. It's okay. James says that he'll forgive me if I don't catch all of the valuable cards and sleeve them immediately. So, we'll be okay.
For people who know what they're doing, yeah, other versions are good.
Okay.
The simplicity of 5th edition that makes it so nice for new people.
Yeah.
Alright.
AD&D is very much not about simplicity.
No, it's not. Alright.
Goodness sakes. I am so bad at this. I'm going to do these from the bottom instead. There we go. Way easier. Should be smoother from now on. Okay. I don't know what's going on with these. Here's an art card. Wow, that makes me feel some awkward feelings. Things I'm not willing to come to terms with at this time, so we're going to move on from that. And then
A coin to have 6 options, but
Thornwood Falls, Leonin Surveyor.
And first, so if it's heads,
This is rough. Okay. Country Roads, Take Me Home. Bloodheart Engine, Greenbelt Guardian, Aviskar Raceway. Interesting. Silken Strength, We've got Spin Out, Gastel Blockbuster, Bounce Off, Prowl Catcher Specialist, Guide Light Optimizer. We've got a Leonin Surveyor. We've got Full Throttle. That's pretty cool. And then we have a borderless Broadcast Rambler. Now, interesting. When this vehicle enters, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature type when flying. Thopter play. I always like a little bit of Thopters. But it is a common, so I'm going to put it over there.
I mean, I'm fine with you taking black if you want the strong one.
Alright, let's do white versus black and we'll just see what happens. I don't know this at all, so it'll be...
Yeah. Well,
All right.
you have some idea of what
We're playing with the new strat here.
was in Magic.
Yeah, very lightly. I've never run a black deck.
Well, first time there.
That was rough. Oh my goodness. But I got it.
White is kind of the all-rounder.
We have this art card right here. Very nice.
Right, yes, that's right.
All right. I don't...
Even though with low it's
All right, I think I got it. I think I've got it now, everyone. I think I'm a master at this. Marshall's Path Cruiser. Rise from the Wreck. Grease Wrench Goblin. Dynamite Diver. Grim Javelinier. Veloheart Bike. Grim Bobble. Oh, Grim Bobble, okay.
Rookie is very
Magnican Artillerist. Sky Streak Engineer. Clamorous Ironclad. We've got Swiftwater Cliffs. Prowl Catcher Specialist. We have Bulwark Ox, a 2-cost white. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled, oh nice, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Sacrifice this creature. Creatures you control with counters on them gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Saddle 1. Tap any number of other creatures you control with total power 1 or more. This mount becomes saddled until end of turn. Saddle only is a sorcery. So I don't know if mounting's new, but it seems a lot like vehicles, except this is a creature rather than an artifact. I think that's pretty cool. Perilous Snare. 3-cost white. Start your engines. If you have no speed, it starts at 1. It increases once on each of your turns when an opponent loses life. Max speed is 4. When this artifact enters, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until this artifact leaves the battlefield. Okay, so it's got like a banishing light bit to it. Max speed. Tap. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature or vehicle you control. Activate only as a sorcery. Interesting. So there's going to be a lot of stuff with speed mechanics. I just haven't really come across it yet. You know what? I'm going to have the rares in one pile, and I'm just going to put the commons and uncommons in a different pile. There's actually a second pile for stuff here. Goodness sakes. Rares there, mythics. Somewhere else whenever I get to them. Wait a minute. No way. That's why I don't do that. It sucks. Wow. We'll be doing that from now on. I'm a little too out of touch. Alright, so we've got this sick token. Very, very Speed Racer-esque to me. Gives me Speed Racer vibes, that's for sure. Alright, so we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. Okay, not 4. 3. Yes. Alright, we've got Diversion Unit, Detention Chariot, Molt Tinder, Ranger's Aether Hive. I will stop listing these off every single time once I start feeling like most of the ones I'm seeing I've already come across. But for now, Ticket Tortoise, Ripclaw Wrangler, Beast Rider Vanguard, Brightfield Glider. We've got Crash and Burn, Hull Drifter, Collision Course. That's neat. We've got a regular old plain Jane Mountain. But there's nothing wrong with that, right? We've got a foil Spectre Interference. We've got a mythic here. The first mythic. The Last Ride. Ooh, 1 cost, 13. Interesting. The Last Ride gets -X, where X is your life total. Pay 3, pay 2 life, draw a card, and you accrue 2. I've seen very similar cards to this in the past. I'm going to just put this... I'm going to put this in the case. Just to be on the safe side, you know? We're doing the side strat now. Seems to be working. We've got another very speed racer token. Chandra on the back again. All right. Hey, James?
Yep.
Can you answer for me? When did opening these packs turn into like a Pokemon type thing?
Oh, were they backwards? These packs in particular are printed in Japan. They arrange their packs differently than us. They have forward-facing rares, so we have everything like at the front of the pack.
Okay.
Whereas the American U.S. printings, and I think printed in Berlin ones, are the way we're used to, where it's commons and then uncommons and rares.
Okay. Yeah, because it is making it, shifting them to the back. It's never a set amount of rares and stuff. So I've revealed. Yeah, but it's not so bad. Spell Pierce, nice. Spell Pierce always getting play. Rocky Roads, nice. We've got Risen Necrogent, Interface Ace, Veloheart Bike, Mutant Surveyor, Hazard of the Dunes, Brightfield Mustang, Clamorous Ironclad, again, Howler's Heavy. We've got, right here, a Full Art Plains. Now this is nice. Look at that. It's like a first-person view of a race as it's going, which is really quite neat. Is this Chandra's perspective? I could be wrong, but it seems a bit to me like it's Chandra's perspective. That is fascinating. We've got a camera launcher. Ooh, we've got another mythic, 2 in a row. Mu Yanling, Wind Rider. Forward cost, Human Wizard Pilot. Always love having the wizard tacked on there. Maybe I'll use this for one of my wizard decks. When this creature enters, create a 3/2 colorless vehicle artifact token with crew 1. Vehicles you control have flying. When one or more creatures you control with flying deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. Wow. And then we have another rare, Voyager Glide Collar. When this vehicle enters scry 1, tap 3 other untapped creatures you control. Until end of turn, this vehicle becomes an artifact creature and gains flying. Put a +1/+1 counter on it. And then it's crew 1. That is quite interesting. All right. Just as a general rule of thumb, I'm going to sleeve up all of the mythics. There are a lot of cards in this set. There's a lot of cards in a lot of these sets, but I gotta say there are a lot in this one for sure. I think I'm getting to that point, though, where I'm starting to run into a lot of cards that I've already seen. So, from now on, I'm going to start gliding through the commons and uncommons. This time we've got a Thopter token. All those with Thopter decks, now you know. You've got new Thopter tokens that you can use. On the back end is a Goblin. Very nice. We're going to try and move over 3. Okay. Ooh. I love Azorius stuff. Affinity for artifacts. You draw 3 cards and gain 3 life. Wow. That's pretty good. If you happen to be running Azorius colored artifacts. I don't really do Azorius artifacts, but there's got to be play for that.
Tails, I go first. Tails, you go first.
Windscarred Crag. foil Loxodon Surveyor. And then we have Oivia Automech Artisan. Each creature that's attacking one of your opponents has trample. Pay green and tap. You may put a creature or vehicle card from your hand onto the battlefield. If you put an artifact onto the battlefield this way, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. See, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. Oh no. Not as much room. Come on, you can do it! I got it. Ooh. Here we have a signed art card. Those are always fun. I'm going to sleeve it. I love sleeved art cards. Kind of surprised they don't run these as foil. The signed ones? I would really think that something like that would be, but who am I? I'm just some little dork. Okay. Maximum overdrive. Nice. There are a lot of references I'm noticing in this set. There's no denying that. I have not seen the movie Redline in a long time. I'm really wondering if there's a reference to it somewhere in here. Foil Forest. Foil Risky Shortcut. And then we have a Mindspring Merfolk. Okay. Exhaust for X and 2 blue. Tap, draw X cards. Put a +1/+1 counter on each Merfolk creature you control. Okay, then. I could very well be wrong on this, but I'm going to sleeve it anyway. I have like a price guide thing of these right next to me. And I am just not... Yeah, there it is. Okay, Mindspring Merfolk. That's the borderless. Never mind. I don't know. I'm having trouble reading it. Alright, so we have this token, the pilot. On the opposite side, the zombie.
What's that 6? So that means you need to have 6 workers before you're able to build it.
Okay.
So that does mean that player 2 can choose to build it on their first turn if they have nothing better to spend the 1 gold on. It won't really be useful until the next turn, just because the way the draws go, but...
We have Blossoming Sands as the foil. Ooh, Trip Up as another foil. And then we have Winter, Cursed Rider as the rare. We've got a black-blue. Ward, pay 2 life. That's not too bad of a ward. Artifacts you control have ward, pay 2 life. Okay. Exhaust for 4, tap. Exile X artifact cards from your graveyard. Each other non-artifact creature gets -X until end of turn. Interesting. That is interesting.
Don't get to see what that is. I don't think I was good.
We have an insect token.
It does mean I'm gonna have to...
And on the opposite side, an elephant. Alrighty.
hard value there.
For foil here, we have Road Rage. And for rare, we have Explosive Getaway. For 5, including a red and a white, exile up to 1 target artifact or creature. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Explosive Getaway deals 4 damage to each creature. I don't know why I keep opening these flaps if I'm cheating and doing this side one. I am simply lying to myself, apparently. Trying to make myself think that I can perfectly open packs when I've clearly lost my touch on that. We've got another Thopter token. This one is different artwork. Fascinating. Ooh, and a servo token on the back. See this? They knew what they were doing with this one. That's good.
These are going to be discarded till.
Right,
All right.
until the start of your
I don't know why they do it over in Japan. Just have the rares, like the exciting stuff, all the way up at the front. It's all about the build-up, you know? For foil, we have Run Over. We have a Mythic. Hazarat Godseeker. And it's a god. Interesting. A Godseeker who seeks gods. It's fascinating. Indestructible Haste. Start your engines. If you have no speed, it starts at 1. Of course, it goes up to 4. 1 and tap. Target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. Hazarat can't attack or block unless you have max speed. So there you go. You want to get to max speed so that you can attack with this 2-cost, 5/3 indestructible haste. That doesn't seem terribly hard to do either. Then we have Web Strike Elite. Reach. It has cycling. When you cycle this card, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment with mana value X. Okay. See, these are all nice and all, but hey. Alright. You hear me here? What we need is the Chrome Mox. What we need is the Radiant Lotus. Anyone will do. Or we need the Aether Spark. Okay? So, why don't you just go ahead. We're going to do that with this pack, okay? Don't get me wrong. Some mythics are nice here and there. It's always fun to get your hands on a god. Especially a god that seeks gods. But we want the money, okay? We're here to pull the money. Big money. No whammies. That right there is some boomer humor for those of you older viewers. Oh my goodness. You're embarrassing me.
discarded 2, so
Whoa.
and draw.
That is a interesting art card. Hot dang. Okay. We have a full art mountain. I don't know whose perspective this is. Kind of guessed the other one was Chandra, but I have no idea who this one is right here. It's fascinating, though. We have Demonic Junker. It has affinity for artifacts. That's cool.
Yep. It just costs
When this vehicle enters, for each player, destroy up to 1 target creature that player controls. If a creature you controlled was destroyed this way, put 2+1/+1 counters on this vehicle. I have to tell you, I'm wildly confused about the Magic lore these days. I don't have a clue what's going on. I kind of tuned in a little bit up to, what was it? I can't quite recall. Oh, Violet.
Hello.
What perfect timing. What is going on with Magic's lore? Because they're They're basically reliving a Redline movie now, I see.
Yeah, so after the whole events of March of the Machine and the Phyrexian invasion, Nissa got desparked. Chandra did not. Somehow somebody found the Aether Spark, and so now this whole race is about getting the Aether Spark so that Chandra can re-spark Nissa and they can go do Planeswalker stuff together.
Okay.
And also, apparently, Loot is just a magical GPS and was kidnapped by the Moth Demon from Duskborn.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you're all caught up.
I'm just more confused, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Would
That's
you like
okay.
to do that?
Sure, I could open a pack.
Okay, let me do this one. I'm past the point of reading the commons and uncommons.
Fair.
And also, James informed me that these are the style from Japan. So you have to Pokemon style shift some cards to the back.
Okay.
It seems to be 3 to 4 each time, but I never get it. Well, I never get it quite right. I get it usually pretty right, but never 100%. We've got our Swamp, a foil Magmakin Artillerist, and then we have Skyseeker's Chariot. 2 cost, vehicle, flying. As this vehicle enters, choose a non-land card name. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name cost 2 more to activate, and then it has crew 2. Alright. You have at it.
See if I get some good luck here.
I have just have your hand like here. You should be good.
We have an elephant insect token. I do like that they're doing double-sided tokens more regularly.
I do like that, and I saw a Thopter Servo double-sided.
That's useful.
Yes.
All right. This is the first I'm seeing of the set, so
Really?
I like that guy.
You're free to talk about them. Feel free to linger.
All right, let's see here. Oh, we got a Thornwood Falls. Better than a basic, but barely.
Mm-hmm.
Foil Guidelight Optimizer, and the new Bassery. Ooh, a 1-drop, 2/1. Pay a white, tap, exert Bassery, create a cat with lifelink. And you can cycle it, and whenever you do, cats you control gain hexproof and indestructible.
Okay. I've been seeing a little bit of cycling play in this.
Yeah, I like
And
that.
That is quite nice. I
And
saw-
cats.
Yes, cats. I saw a little bit with gods.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's some straight up gods in this one too.
Neat.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for letting me participate.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Everyone, that was Violet. All right. Now you listen to me here, Pac. Chandra, don't give me that look. You're gonna give me a Chrome Mox, or a Radiant Lotus. Anyone will do, or the Aether Spark. Or there's gonna be some problems, okay? Because now I know what you're racing for. You're racing for the Aether Spark. Also, man, that sucks, Nissa. You know, you're a real G, and I hate to see that to you. But, you know, these are things that happen. We've got ourselves, a treasure token, and on this other side, we have a dinosaur dragon. Wow. Combining the best of both worlds for any 10-year-old boy. All right. Or my 5-year-old toddler. Memory Guardian. I said I was going to read these, but here I am reading them anyway. Fang Guardian. Memory Guardian. Fang Guardian. Aether Jacket. Tricking me with the word Aether right there. Blossoming Sands. Ooh. Ooh. This is very pretty. Howl Squad Heavy. It's a creature, a goblin mercenary. Its It's got start your engines. Other goblins you control have haste. Okay. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. That token attacks this combat if able. Okay. Max speed. Tap. Add red for each goblin you control. Let's get that in the sleeve. That's gotta be something, right? And then we got. Are you kidding me? You little homunculus. That's exactly what came to mind when I'm thinking of an insult for you. How am I supposed to pronounce this? I'm not. Something verbose host. Okay, it's a homunculus. Start your engines. If you have no... I'm not going to... You have no maximum hand size. You always love to see more cards that do that. And then at max speed, if you would draw a card, draw 2 cards instead. So there's more stuff. As soon as you achieve max speed, you are going to get some good bonuses. My goodness. Howl Squad Heavy. That's got to be something, right? That has to be something. I'm putting that off to the side so that people can just admire it as I'm opening this.
And he's unstoppable by patrol zones.
My goodness. Okay.
By right now, that's all and
You know what? If it's not worth something right now, then shame on people that are buying these cards early on. They don't know the true value of things. It's a goblin. It's a freaking goblin.
but getting a hero kill lets me level up my hero by 2. So he's now level 7, so I just need 1 more gold to get him. Yep, 1 more gold gets him to level 8. So
A beautiful art card again.
and gets 2 lives. So now the first time you
All right.
would kill him, he just gets a rune put on it to mark.
That was a strong card. I won't be mad about that. That's actually a really pretty card. I like it. But we're going to keep going. We're going to keep trying. I can see a borderless card. I do like borderless cards, don't get me wrong. Or full art cards. But I know that they're coming. And so it just kind of makes me skip over the cards that I should be admiring to get to that. Daring Mechanic as the foil. Ooh, Thunderous Velocipede. It's a vehicle. It's 3 green. 3 with green. Trample. Each other vehicle and creature you control enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it if its mana value is 4 or less. Otherwise, it enters with 3 additional +1/+1 counters on it. Wow. And then Spectacular Pileup. All creatures and vehicles lose indestructible until end of turn, then destroy all creatures and vehicles. Whoa, that's an interesting board wipe for this set. That is kind of mean. That's nice. Loses indestructible, just an all around, and it's not targeting. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. That's about as rough as this open. That was rough. We've got the treasure token, Thopter combo. A lot of things with Thopters on them. That's for sure.
Alright, so yeah, my turn is over.
Okay. Rugged Highlands is the foil. Ooh, but Wreck Remover is another foil. District Mascot. Oh, it's a cute doggy. We all love that. Shout out to the dog fans. We got some cat fans over there. Now we got dog fans here. District Mascot for 1 green. This creature enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. Counterplay in green. That's going to go pretty well. For 2. Remove 2 +1/+1 counters from this creature. Destroy target artifact. And then whenever this creature attacks while saddled, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and then it has saddle 1. And then we have Lifecraft Engine. As this vehicle enters, choose a creature type. Vehicle creatures you control are the chosen creature type in addition to their other types. Each creature you control of the chosen type other than this vehicle gets +1/+1. Vehicle creatures you control. Oh, have I been misreading stuff? Huh. Alright, now I'm getting a little thrown off by some stuff here. Okay. Pilot and vehicle. All in the same go. That's nice. Embalmed Ascendant. That's cool. Huh. I am still seeing some cards that I haven't come across yet, which is really nice. Oh, you're a big dinosaur. There's just a big old dinosaur boy right there. Tarian, World Tyrant. He's a big old dinosaur. 5 costs, he's a 9/7. Big old dinosaur. You always love to see that. And that is not a bad card. By any means at all right there. Simple. Sometimes you gotta do the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. We've got the Plains. We've got a foil Memory Guardian. And then we have Samut, the Driving Force. Interesting. We've got red, green, and white in the cost. First Strike, Vigilance, Haste. It's got Start Your Engines. Other creatures you control get +X/+0, where X is your speed. And non-creature spells you cast cost X less to cast, where X is your speed. Now that is not so bad right there. Let's see.
I'm going to first summon.
I bet I could do.
First, I'm going to
Find
summon
in page.
4 full.
Okay. I just realized I could Control F my screen and just look up the cards. I'm a bit of a fool. You know what? Yeah, that makes me. I can look up House Squad.
Up to 2 units of heroes. So 1 -1's going on him, and then the other one would kill him, right?
It's giving me a gold.
Yeah, give you a goal. Easy goal.
Alright, let's see these. House Squad Heavy. Where's the OG? Where's the first one?
That was a.
I don't see it.
Spell, right?
It is a disease magic, yes.
Wow. So either you
First
respect
place
the game
foil.
or
What would this one be?
you can have only
At
one hero
that,
in play. And
we've got
attack two.
the regular House Squad Heavy. We've got House Squad Heavy Borderless. Is that it? Only at 427. You people don't know what things are. What? There's a card called Possession Engine, and I read it as Potassium Engine. Wow.
I'm also forgetting some of the rules. So. Yeah. Okay. And then.
Okay.
And then even and you tell me.
We've got the Elephant and the Zombie.
Even if it's going to attack.
He can attack anything because I don't have a controller anymore.
Anything. But actually,
All right.
block him.
Let's see what we got here.
'Cause he's maxed out on that.
Ooh, hold on. Just to pause real quick. Marauding Mako. This right here seems to be the most sought after uncommon of this set. I'm always looking at the uncommons and stuff that hold above bulk value because it's neat to see what the meta might turn out to be. And this might play into the meta of some sort because Marauding Mako is 1 red. It's a 1/1. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards, put that many +1/+1 counters on this creature. And then it's got a cycling ability of its own. I could definitely see that being pretty useful, so it seems warranted that it holds a little bit of value.
Okay.
And then.
Kind of unfortunate for me, so good on you.
Sorry.
You're not sorry.
I'm not that.
For the foil, we have a mountain. For another foil, we have Chitin Gravestalker. A little jerk. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each artifact and or creature card in your graveyard. Ooh, that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
And then we have Thopter Fabricator.
Okay, and that leaves
Thopter Junk. You love it. It's 3, and it's blue. Flying. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. And it's got crew too. I'll look that up. Thopter.
I'd be fine with him dying again.
Yeah, it's like a little bit. It's not a lot. But I think it's cool. You hear that, Thopter? I think you're cool. Alright.
If he dies,
Give me something amazing. I want something incredible. Nailed it. We got the dinosaur dragon token again. That's all you could ever ask for, honestly. This thing's glorious. Can you not tell? And then a treasure on the other side. And in itself is a treasure. Let's be real. Alright. Ah!
So I get 7 more gold.
Well, you get to see that right away. Is that anything? Dual lands of the set, they're interesting ones for sure. River Pyre Verge. That's actually really nice. I like that, but you can't search for it. Put you there. All right. Yeah, the ones that you can't search for tend to not be worth quite as much, but I do think that it's still pretty cool. Huh. Mountain. We've got Engine Rat as the foil. Ooh, and then we have a borderless. Wow, this is beautiful artwork. Caradora, Heart of Alacria. I read that as Alaska initially. I don't know why. When Caradora enters, you may search your library for a mount or vehicle card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. If one or more +1/+1 counters would be put on a creature or vehicle you control, that many +1/+1/+1 counters are put on it instead. That's pretty cool.
It has
Don't know if it's worth it, but I'm going to put in one anyway. It's a very pretty card. Very pretty.
show you what the cards in here are.
It's not. It's like $2. But we don't care. It's fine. That's James's problem. He'll have to unsleeve it later. It'll break his heart.
Tech 2 cards. For you can see what's going on.
A Thopter. On the other side, a Goblin. A lot of 1/1 tokens in this set. I am a token-loving guy, so I'm happy to see these things. I don't know if everyone is, though.
this is so adorable.
Yeah, cute animal is a type.
The type of thing in the boy, of course.
We've got a foil Swamp,
Alright.
a foil Night Market.
It's a tech 1 cute animal.
Interesting. This land enters tapped. As it enters, choose a color, and then you tap to add 1 mana of the chosen color, and it has cycling for 3. That's a bit interesting too for a land. And then we have Bloodghast for the rare.
For it was, look at this cute dog. Are you going
2 cost. This creature can't block. This creature has haste as long as an opponent has 10 or less life, and has landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, you may return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Ooh. That's actually pretty cool too. Okay. I could definitely see that getting a little bit of play, but there's nothing too crazy. I do love things that just kind of like, it's hard to get rid of it. It just keeps popping back up in the battlefield. Hello! It's also ironic that it's a vampire in the same set that apparently has zombies, but it's the thing that won't go away. That's got like a Digimon feel to me for sure. Okay. For foil, we have Slick Imitator. And then, ooh, we got another mythic here. March of the World Ooze. Creatures you control have base power and toughness 6/6 and are oozes in addition to other types. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if it's not their turn, you create a 3/3 green elephant creature token. Ooh. And that's whenever. It's not once a turn. Wow. In green, that is not difficult to do.
So basically, anytime one of your things,
And that right there is actually above $10. Wow, nice.
in addition to any other,
I actually correctly sleeved something this time.
right. This only applies for tanks. Discard 2, and I'll shuffle and draw 4.
Ooh wee. Look at that guy. Alrighty. We have Hazard of the Dunes as the foil. And then we have a Guardian Sun Mare. This is a horse mount. It's 5. Ward 2. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled, search your library for a non-land permanent card which converter mana costs 3 or less. Put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Alright. The only thing about that kind of holds it back is it's 5 and it has a saddle 4. But that's not bad. It's got a little bit of protection for it. James, perfect timing. I can't figure this out.
What's this? Oh, it's one of the full art borderless cards.
Yeah, is it just borderless?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know because it doesn't look like a regular borderless. It looks like something special.
It is a little bit more
'Cause
special
it's
than
got
other
the-
showcases, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because like the symbols and stuff, they're designed differently. Like it's not a regular borderless.
Yeah, it's
So,
one of the more full art type borderless
Okay, so I wasn't finding it on the
thing.
thing.
It's probably
I saw regular borderless, but I didn't click it because I don't want
That's
to.
all it is. It's cool.
I'm surprised it's not worth more then, because I think it only had a few dollars. And it's, did you see what it does? Did you take a look at it? Take a look at this.
Yeah, if you want to. Put them behind the counter.
Probably not super useful for standard, or, well, it depends on what goblins are there, but...
Other goblins have haste. At the beginning of your combat, on your turn, create a 1/1 goblin creature token. A token attacks this combat if able. Max speed. Tap, add a green or add red for each goblin you control. I can read, I swear. Ooh,
I think it's good.
that's pretty gross.
You just have to get to max speed, and then you are spamming out mana.
That is nice.
Yeah.
That feels like something I'd put in a commander deck.
Yeah,
But I am
That's
more
what
of
I'm
a commander
saying.
player personally.
that's what I'm seeing it for, too. I mean, I am much more commander inclined.
Alright, so that's
Never been a standard player myself.
Same.
Goblin Surveyor for the foil. And then we have Debris Beetle. This is a 4, and it's in Golgari colors. Trample. When this vehicle enters, each opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. And it has crew too. That's kind of neat. If you blink it, that could be quite painful. Here I am trying to list off Magic slang terms. As if I still actively play Magic. I need to. I really need to. We got a Thopter on the opposite side. A cat! It's a 1/1 lifelink cat. That's cool.
And then also Pestering Haunt is going to attack your Tech 1 building.
Tech 1 again.
So what happens if Tech 1 breaks but you still have Tech 2?
That means I can do
'Kay.
Tech 2 but not Tech 1. Stop.
It doesn't like stop. That would be pretty extreme if it was take out one and it would take everything a lot of extra.
Exactly. Okay, they are separate buildings.
An island. Siphon fuel for the foil. We've got Monument of Endurance. Ooh, monuments again. Whenever you discard a card, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. You draw a card, create a treasure token, or each opponent loses 3 life. Pretty nice for cycling. And then we have Gastel Thrill Roller. It's a 3-cost vehicle. Trample Haste. When this vehicle enters, it becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. Crew 2. And for 3, discard a card, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. Activate only as a sorcery.
Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter anymore.
Could have been worse, right?
Okay. Thank you.
I didn't get a text 2 card in that hand, so you didn't discard a text 2 card. You did
All
get
right.
the Healing Monk, which probably.
We've got another art card.
Okay, so
We got to begin something else big, right? There's gonna be something big. This is the one. This is the one.
try to see if I can fix it back up at some point.
Ooh, full art forest. That's pretty. I am loving that for sure. Foil maximum overdrive. We have Far Fortune End Boss. It's a 4-cost. Start your engines. Whenever you attack, Far Fortune deals 1 damage to each opponent. Wow. Max speed. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent or permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage plus 1 instead. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
So she has 1 HP. If she's not controlling, then you have to pay 1 gold to attack her each time you would try to attack.
All right. Over here we've got
Additionally,
this art card.
has a spell that gives herself haste, readiness, and
Okay.
piercing, and 1 attack this turn. So she can immediately attack and take out the thieving hand.
Okay.
Takes 2 damage, but that's fun.
Bloodfell Caves is a land. For foil we have Thundering Broodwagon.
Control her if I so.
Interesting. And then we have Vastwood Verge. It's another one of these here. Dual lands.
That lasts for 1 turn?
It's just this one turn.
Alright, we are down
Yes.
to the final 3 packs.
Yep. Grave just has that innately at its best.
Ooh. We've got a Start Your Engines counter right here. That's pretty cool. And then max speed over on the other side of it. That is cool. I like to see that. Only 1 out of this whole thing, though. That's kind of surprising.
Frankly, your board isn't very well developed.
Alright.
I don't. Neither is mine. So I'm gonna just patrol Rook again. But before that, I'm actually gonna pay 3 to get her to.
For foil, we have Wicker Folk Indomitable. Oh, okay. We've got a Bulwark Ox
And I'm not
in this
going to
special
control
border
the
list.
because if you do manage
I'm
to
definitely going to
attack
sleeve that up.
Rook, or if you want to attack the
Now, I'm
Rook,
pretty sure
then you have to pay.
I could have sworn I'd already pulled a regular version of that. I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong.
Well, this is a better hand. Bad news. You're going to
Yes.
destroy part of it again.
We have already pulled the regular version of it as well.
Back.
So we've gotten two in here.
I wouldn't say it's a
Very different, very cartoonish artwork done on that version. But I like these. I like these quite a bit.
it's not guaranteed.
Alright, this is the second to last pack.
It's like in an honor is just one that,
I got one to
Wizards knew that I was going to ridicule them for only putting in one start your engines thing. So here's a second one right here. I see your game. You can't trick me.
I mean, at least it's working then. At least it's doing something with it.
At least it's something.
Alright.
I'd like to move everything into the
Yes.
Rugged Highlands. For foil, we have Fang Guardian. And then we have River Churn Monument. Blue 2-cost artifact, 1 and tap. Any number of target players each mill 2 cards, okay? And then exhaust for 4. Any number of target players each mill cards equal to the number of cards in their graveyard. That is interesting. Selective abuse. That's what you like to see. That's what you like to see for sure. And then we're down to 1 pack. Hey James, you want to do the honors and open up this last pack? Keep your hand above, like right here. You'll be good.
right here. Ooh, okay. Alrighty.
I've been shifting 3 over, not including the token.
Okay. So like that. Alrighty. It's the first time I'm actually looking at a lot of the commons and uncommons from this set.
Take your time with them. There's no rush.
Engine Rat. He looks like he'll be fun. Hey Mario, how you doing, buddy? Pride of the Road. And Boommobile. Well, that's a goblin vehicle if I've ever seen one.
Pretty accurate for sure.
Pretty accurate. I don't know how you've got things sorted here. So.
I got lazy and I put the commons on commons all together.
Alright, so I'm just going to pull this guy out and put him
But
in
that's
that
what
file.
your handy dandy sorter's for, right?
That is what the sorting machine is supposed to do, so let's hope it can do Aetherdrift here.
Okay. Well, so we got a few mythics here. I didn't go through and look through the individual price of everything, but definitely some beautiful cards. I gotta say, I do love these. These have got to be my favorites, by far. But if you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like and subscribe. If this video is over on the Phoenix Nest YouTube channel, please check out my channel, Bonetokun. I make funny videos all the time and do unboxings over there as well on occasion. So thank you so much, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next video.